Hey guys, welcome back to the Mountain Nights. So let's talk about the evolution of crampons. Well, before I proceed ahead, let me tell you, crampon is a piece of equipment that is used basically to ascend or descend the steep icy slopes easily with the help of its spikes that are at the bottom of the foot and two spikes that are in the front. All right. Coming back to the question, the evolution of the crampons. It all began with a guy called as Oscar Eckstein, who was basically from Prussia and who had to leave his country and settle down in London after the German uprising of 1848. In London, he was a railway engineer, and apart from being a railway engineer, he was very ardent, skilled, and reputed mountaineer. As a result of which, one day he came upon the need and he designed something in his head which could eliminate the need of step cutting, which could save time and above all energy in mountaineering. Now, step cutting is a technique which was used back then on the steep icy slopes, where the steps were cut with the help of ice axe, and it was used to proceed further and come back. It took a lot of energy and a lot of time, and it was not that safe also as well. So he designed something in his mind and drew it on a piece of paper. Now he took this design to a blacksmith by the name Henry Greville. He's the same guy on whose name we have the company today which produce mountaineering equipment called as Greville. So Henry Greville, in return of good amount of cash, gave a practical existence to that design, and he made a crampon out of the rail tracks that are used or that were used that time. So the practical crampon came into existence in year 1909 by Henry Greville, and it was designed by Oscar Eckstein. Right. The weight of this crampon was around 1.5 kg per pair. Right. So it was quite heavy, but it did the job, and it was quite feasible, and it was a very practical design. Right. Now, over the advent of time, the first son of Henry Greville, that is Lord Greville, felt the need of making some more changes to it. So he added two front points to the crampon that we see today. Right. Now, the significant change in the crampon came during the Mazzalema Trophy in Italy, right? So Mazzalema Trophy is a trophy competition where different teams compete against each other in the discipline of ski mountaineering. One such team was that of Alpine Military School of Italy. So this team felt the need and discussed the possibility of having a lighter, stronger, and as practical crampon as it was before, right? So they began to discuss, and with the help of the youngest son of Henry Greville, right, they started working on it. So finally, a crampon was made out of nickel, chromium, and molybdenum alloy, which was stronger, lighter, and of course as practical as it was before. For the first time, this kind of crampon was produced, and this is the kind of crampon that we still use, right? So the crampons became very popular, and they began to be used in all major mountaineering expeditions or activities. Crampons were used in the British expedition of Mount Everest that was successful first summit, and it was also used by Italians in the first summit of K2, right? For the crampons became very popular, and they were very practical in use. Now over the years, the company Saleva was the first one to make a size adjustable crampons that we see today. Now the other changes that were made by the Greville to the existing crampons was the introduction or addition of anti-balling plate. The anti-balling plate is a plate which prevents the balling up of the snow under the crampon. It was a very useful feature that was added to the crampons. So today we have different kind of crampons based upon activity to activity. To name a few, like general mountaineering crampons, ice climbing crampons, ski mountaineering crampons, and mixed climbing crampons. Apart from that, we also have automatic or semi-automatic crampons with respect to its strapping ability on the boot. So the design that was originally made by Henry Greville and produced and the design that was originally brought into existence by Henry Greville and designed by Oscar Eckstein was so successful, and it has been so successful that no major changes have been made to the original design except few minor changes. So that's all from my side with respect to evolution of crampons. I hope this video was useful. If you like such videos, please like, share and subscribe. We'll be back. Till then, take care. See you soon.